Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Lost Eidolons. Now, a few scant hours before I started recording this episode, the game developers dropped a patch, and the patch fixed an item, which is a quest reward for one of the side quests in camp in Chapter 14. It just so happens that this is Chapter 14. I do not have the item yet, so apparently the item had the wrong stats. I don't know if the stats it had didn't match its description, or if the description was wrong, or whatever it was, something was wrong with it. It's a bracelet called something like the Bracelet of Durability. If you have a save with the bracelet after today's patch, your save should work, unless it's a mid-battle save in the middle of a battle and you have someone on the battlefield with that item equipped, in which case that can corrupt the save and cause it to crash when you try to load it. But under any other circumstance, and loading a non-battlefield save now means that any time I save afterwards with the item, it should be fixed anyway. There's also been a number of other changes. Apparently, we can change the font size somewhere in here. Somewhere. Maybe under graphics, maybe? Or language? Ah yes, subtitles, small, medium, large. I don't know what, if they seem too big, I will turn them back down to medium. Okay. I suppose I'll find out when I talk to someone. Speaking of which, the attendant is right here and wants to speak to us. That should also change the font size in some of the UIs as well, right? Oh, that is big, isn't it? That's very big. I think I will reduce that. Just because it's what I'm used to. Right. Oh god, that's still a bit big, isn't it? Was it? I think that's what I'm used to. And I'll be able to check the last video and compare it. But so we now have font size options. If any of you have some vision issues and would like me to use larger font size, let me know, because I probably won't go for the biggest one. But hello, there's something here lurking in Marshall's tent. Who's this from? Can't tell. Could be Leonard. Fresh batch of scouting reports in, summarising their contents for my own reference. Okay, no, probably Marshall then. No major battles since our departure from Castilian, but small-scale skirmishes have become too numerous to count. All sides seem to be following our lead, large armies splintering into smaller tactical forces. Fires spreading to the west. Could be natural causes, but they seem to be targeting villages and have already resulted in numerous deaths. That's also where Ballastar is. Various sides accusing one another of atrocity. The crows have disintegrated almost entirely. Many split off like Aurelio, forming bands of cutthroats and mercenaries, infighting common and vicious. No worse enemy than an old friend. Bulk of Imperial army remains entangled afar. Recent intelligence suggests that Ballastar's forces have defeated and captured those of Caspar, including, incredibly, the man himself. Ballastar's plans remain opaque to me. That's because he's not acting with too much forethought. His movements erratic, actions unpredictable. First he carves a path of ruin across Artemesia to pursue his uncle's killer, then captures and spares him. Well, he was a good military commander. What are his intentions? How does he intend to feed so many prisoners? Conscriptum, I don't know. Ooh, if he kills the people in the villages, then he can feed the prisoners. How does he... I can't make sense of it. General consensus. Everything seems to be teetering on the brink of chaos. I pray we can succeed in Le Railleur and that it shocks things back into some semblance of order. Now, I have reason to speak to... Robert's here, so no camp activity for Robert this time. Same for Karin. Francisco is in here. Oh, right down there. Okay, that's nice and nearby. No one over here. Gabriel and Leon in the training grounds. That's not a lot, is it? Leonard and Robin for horses. Everyone seems to be clustered in these two areas. Ah! And once again, I pressed the wrong button because I was playing a bit of Skyrim earlier. Okay. Yes, there's no auto run in this game. I have to manually take every step forward. But I can at least hold the button down. Let's go see what Francisco wants. Also, this is an even-numbered chapter, so Salma the rare goods merchant should be here to sell us all her gifts and goodies to give to our friends. And I think that looks like Francisco over there by the blacksmiths, which means I can pay the rare goods merchant a visit first. And there's an orange person on the map. Ah, Vichurin, the man we defeated. It might be worth having a conversation with him while he's here.
Anything catch your eye?
Everything in the extra goods category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gifts! Right, now what else has she got? Adamant cloth armor soaks up the extra critical damage, so that's what it's... yeah, so it's really 3% because it's 6 of 150, so it's like 3, you know. No, it's like 9. Yeah, okay, fine. Right. So it's like 9% of their base damage essentially being soaked up. Right. Cruel bow. Extra damage on critical hit. So cruel is literally the opposite of adamant. Ferrata collar. A necklace often sported by Imperial sentries at Ferrata Gate. Boost the wearer's guard chance. We are getting that. And that may be it for this camp. I'll have to see...
You're much too kind,
Ooh.
dear.
I'll have to see what else there is to do and what the prestige quests are. I believe there's only 2 this camp. But hey, here we are.
How's it going?
What are you up to, Francisco?
Oh, that might be a bit small after all.
My dagger's getting a little blunt. Figured I should get it looked at.
If you need a dagger, we've got plenty of others around here.
It's alright. I'd rather just fix the one I've got. This is one of the ones we all bought together, with the money from our first job.
Wait, you're still using that old thing?
Well, of course. After everything we've been through, how could I throw it away? Besides, it's a good knife.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think I'll be able to do anything with this.
Huh?
The blade's pretty badly damaged, and the handle's worn down too. If I try to fix it as is, it'll just fall apart again the next time you try to use it.
That bad?
I'm afraid so. If you really want to keep it, I'd have to replace both the blade and the handle.
Trigger's brush!
But if you replace both of them...
Exactly. Any way you slice it, you need a new knife. Sorry, friend. I have a few extras laying around. Take your pick.
Alright. Guess it can't be helped.
Oh, he's not going to like that.
Chin up, Francisco.
It's just... now I have almost nothing left from Lynetta. I know it's silly, but kinda makes me sad, you know? Nah, whatever. Just means it's time to make some new memories, that's all.
It's not silly. It breaks down and falls away, and eventually there's next to nothing left. But at least we got a reason to go see Robert. Yeah, he likes to keep old keepsakes. Oh, also, something has happened. I don't know if it's here or if it's going to appear on character sheets or under their names, but essentially the gift categories, right? This patch has apparently added some icons to show who likes which gifts. But we have to give gifts to people to discover what they like. And as we give them more gifts that they like, it begins to uncover the gift categories they like. Now, are these different? They are different. Good. Good, good, good. Is that headphones? Wanted. Ebon Brass. Charges: leads a group of marauding bandits and has evaded lawful capture multiple times. Wanted for murder, banditry, assault, theft, and loitering. The worst of all his possible crimes. Believed to specialize in unarmed martial combat. Wanted. Tlim. Charges unknown. Maybe he has a stutter. Also an unconventional dress sense. Obviously his ears get really chilly, so he likes to wear earmuffs to keep them warm. I almost went for the auto run key again to save myself having to press W. Let's go check in on our old friend Robert and consider. I bet you she's got no extra conversations.
Hiya.
Yep.
Thank
Just
you,
gift
thank
this
you.
camp. Just gift indeed. Hello. I should still be on the lookout for things like that document that was in Marshall's tent though, so I should do a quick round of camp to see if there's anything I've missed. Hello there, old friend.
Yeah?
What do you think of Furta Gate? It's just as impressive as they say. I can't believe we actually took it. Did you see the view from up top? No, I haven't had the time yet. They say if it's clear enough, you can see all the way to Lorilleur. Did you try? Yeah, but it was a bit cloudy. Honestly, I'm also almost glad. The closer we get, the less I want to... What? You can't do that, game. The less I want to be there. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling. It'll all be over too soon.
Yeah?
But hey. Oh, look at that. So close. So close!
Hey, Robert. You wouldn't happen to have anything you brought from Lynetta, would you?
What do you mean?
Like some old weapons from our mercenary days or something.
Well, I'm not sure. After we joined up, I think we replaced most of them with proper military equipment. The stuff we were using before wasn't exactly the best quality. I replaced my weapon weeks ago.
Yeah, you got a
Is that
magic
so?
spear.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, Francisco's been using the same dagger for a while now. Apparently it's all worn out. He seemed kind of upset about it. I thought I could find him another like it.
Every time I think I have a handle on Francisco, he surprises me.
I know what you mean.
Well, maybe you should try asking Robin. I gave him a bow a while back. I'm fairly certain he still has it.
Yeah? Alright.
Okay, well, while I'm here, just stop by this tent. No reason. Not going to be like robbing my fellow soldiers or anything. That would be mad, right? Is there anything? Nah, okay, fine. I'll go back this way. I'll go back this way. Be boring. And why don't I head off up to the tactical area to check on the odd jobs and random tasks board, because it's on the way to meet Robin in the horse enclosure anyway. At least it should be. That's not the moon up there, is it? There? Nah, it can't be. Surely. Not at this time of day. Right then. What have we got this time? Also, before I forget, let's go claim rewards. So, we have rewards from a previous camp which I should absolutely claim. I don't know if leveling prestige twice will just get me one load of rewards or two, but hey, I'm claiming it now. What have we got in the box? $1,050 gold, 2 medium recovery potions, 2 medium strength elixirs, 2 medium magic elixirs. I do need to start making more use of those. As in, I need to use them at all. Wait! That's a consumable? Eden did say he was saving it for the next battle. So, I'm sorry, but it's got to be done. Doesn't say what it does at all. But he was saving it for the next battle. Right. And it's teleported me back there, which is just very, very, very odd indeed. Oh, we do have 3. Okay. Urgent. Hellhound alert, which means it needs to be done by the end of this camp. A pack of hellhounds has been sighted nearby. We should dispatch troops and cull their numbers immediately, so hellhound battle this camp. Got it. Defeat 5 hellhounds in an optional battle for 5 prestige. Magic support. A new mission has arrived. We should send a squad to attack the enemy base and be sure to include a few spellcasters. Win the optional battle with a wizard or elementalist in your squad. Well now, I think we can certainly handle that. Urgent. Information on the capital. If you have any recent information to provide regarding the tactical situation around Le Royeur, or indeed regarding our interim rule there, please seek me out, Marshall. Take part in a camp activity with Marshall and select the conversation topic Le Royeur. It would be my pleasure. Now, where is she hiding? There's no one in this tent, but there might be a sparkly, shimmery pickup. No. And whoa, there's finally someone in this tent. I'm glad to see it actually getting use. I saw the diamond on the map, was like, okay, over this way. Here she is. Let's spend those 15 leadership points.
Yes.
But first... What can you tell me about the capital? Have you ever seen it? No, though I've been to the Emperor's Parade in Castilian. Ah, you mean the annual look how many swords I have, don't even think of rebelling festival? Yeah, that's the one. Charming tradition, though something tells me this year's will be cancelled. Oh, what a shame.
Absolutely not.
I assure you, few in Florient will miss it. As for Le Royeur, what can I say? It's the world's most beautiful lie.
I'm listening.
What do you mean? Before the Empire, it was a city of wealth and peace, both of which were built on the backs of underpaid labourers dying in the thousands. Somehow no one ever mentioned that bit when they start reminiscing about the good old days. What, and now? Not so different from Luneta, just with taller buildings and more Rodrigos. Do you hate your home that much? No, I love it dearly. Let's just say I'm eager to give the place a good scrub. It all starts tomorrow, apparently. Oh dear, it's all kicking off any soon. We might have an optional battle to take care of first, but let's talk about Prime Minister Morin as well. Or Morin, because of this French naming convention. We'll be facing off against that Morin guy soon, right? In spirit, if not in person, he prefers to let others fight his battles. What variety of evil bastards should I expect? A slug. He gravitates to rot and leaves slime on whatever he touches. What a vivid description. I've had years of practice. In all seriousness, he's cruel, cunning, and incredibly dangerous. With the Emperor's decline, Mora and his cabal of parasites will sliver into the lavers of power. He will cling to them with every last tentacle, and I will salt him into a screeching foam in the dust. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Yep, yeah, I think I'm set. All well and good. But hey,
Yes.
leadership points, right? I wonder if these... Of course, go ahead. Right, here's an idea. When we get these prestige quests to speak on a subject in particular, that subject might not be... So we might want to exhaust the other one as well, as in, this one is just for prestige, this might be the better one. But anyway.
My mistake.
What kind of place is Lorilleux to you? A bittersweet brew of good and bad memories. Because of your brother?
Yes.
Yes. The city suffered a great deal, and it wasn't always so miserable. Lorilleux was once a place of light and life. Bustling crowds at every corner. Adrian used to love just strolling across the streets. He said nothing gave him energy like seeing other people going about their busy lives. He and I would walk and talk for hours.
All right.
I can tell how happy you were just from how you talk about it. Yeah, those were good days. Oh, we finished already? Yeah, I think that's about it. So we got a bit of a boost there, not a massive one, probably like 2 minor gifts worth. Also, how am I supposed to know? Will it be here? Oh, up here! Right. I'd better start checking everybody. Now, I do not know if this information regarding which gifts have been given already will be backdated. It might only start now. If it is backdated, because they will have tracked which gifts I've given, I would be very impressed. Gilbert will not be the best person to check. I'd have to check someone I've given a lot of gifts to, like anyone I've recruited. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Need something?
I mean, no booze. Right, fine.
Need something?
Well, old man, we took Furta Gate. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I still wouldn't believe it. That gate stopped armies 100 times our size. First time for everything.
Yeah.
I guess so. How do you like my acting? Like I said before, you're a natural. Felt bad for the big guy, though. He had tears in his eyes and everything.
Well, I'll be damned.
I almost fell for it myself.
All right.
Sometimes to deceive your enemies, you have to deceive your friends, you know? True enough. Still, though, I'd say one of us owes that man a drink. And probably a new dagger, too. To say the least. Now, Albrecht is here. I haven't given him too many gifts, and I probably should give him a few, actually. Learn some more about Verno. And Edie I have given plenty of gifts to. But not necessarily ones she would like.
Welcome.
Yeah, no idea.
Welcome.
Ah.
Well, what do you know? We've conquered the unconquerable fortress. Congratulations. You're one of only a handful of commanders in history who can claim as much. Oh yeah? Who are some of the others? Well, the most recent was Emperor Ludivictus. Oh, right, yeah. Out of curiosity, how did he do it?
Intriguing.
That's a very good question. The Empire has laboured to obscure the details from all records, presumably to prevent what just happened. Some scholars believe they scaled the walls. Others are of the opinion some sort of balloon was involved. What do you think? I think pinning the defense of a nation's entire southern border upon a single fortress is an act of great hubris. The fact that multiple dynasties have now done so in such succession is, well, history is just new names making the same old mistakes, I suppose. Is just what, game? Is just what? Oh, done. Okay. Hey, look, we just got 2. So, the rout at Furta, an infamous battle that would lead to the end of the War of Unification. Following a string of victories across Florient, Ludivictus of House Zerpiel found himself delayed at Furta, along with much of his army, after an early snowstorm. Seizing the opportunity, Allied forces surrounded the fortress and cut off all supplies, a desperate effort to defeat the would-be emperor in one fell swoop. After several days of fighting, the forces of House Zerpiel were on the brink of defeat and their surrender seemed inevitable. However, unbeknownst to his foes, Ludivictus ordered his troops to gather the armour of fallen enemy soldiers, then dispatched a number of messengers in disguise. Offering promises of wealth and land, Ludivictus secured key alliances with previously neutral kingdoms, and surprise reinforcements began to harry the Allied ranks from behind. Facing mounting losses and growing panic across their troops, the Allied lords withdrew one by one and the alliance crumbled. All who remained were soon crushed in a final bloody massacre that laid the foundations of the empire to come. Quick paranoia check, all good, let's get this last codex entry. Though widespread literature is a recent change in Artemesia, written letters are nothing new. For those of noble birth, hawks and couriers have long been the norm. For commoners, methods have varied over time. Prior to the unification, village taverns served as informal post offices. For the price of a drink, one could usually find someone capable of composing or deciphering a letter, as well as a travelling merchant to carry it. After the unification, the imperial post gradually supplanted these ways. Letters and parcels crisscrossed the empire at impressive speeds, but whether one's cargo reached its destination intact largely depended on the size of the accompanying bribe. Since the war began, mail has ground to a halt. Yep, I can definitely empathise with that, with the way things have been going in our country at the moment. How long have we been waiting for some parcels now? Written communication is often seized and searched the instant it's discovered, and those in possession of anything deemed suspicious are jailed as spies until proven otherwise. As a result, real spycraft has grown even more common and creative. Today it is not unusual for something like a scouting report to arrive in a general's hands by way of an old woman's shopping list. Or something equally cryptic. What have we here? Oh yes. And I will definitely be giving that to someone very soon. Rare plate armor, extra guard. When okay, just extra guard all the time. Leather armor is guard. Those are basically impervious and guard are basically the same, literally. But the rare plated and rare leather is different. That's guard and critical defense. That's just pure guard. Right. And Edie, my girl, I've given you plenty of gifts. Did you like any of them? Yeah, I think I'll have to give her some more to find out. In which case, let's go down and see Robin. We do know what kind of gifts he usually likes. Now, our remaining 2 prestige quests both relate to the optional, the optional battle. So, provided there are no quest lines that require me to spend more leadership points, then I'm looking at free camp activities and a gift, or spreading some gifts around. So I will have at least one gift to give. Here is Leonard. He's been here before. Maybe he likes the horses a bit. What's up, Leonard? Fancy the GGs a bit?
What is it?
He is a mystery.
What is it?
As is everyone at this point, I think. Any thoughts on our next battle at Le Royeur?
No.
No. What's your problem? At the moment... A bothersome mercenary? Yeah, come on, we're past this, right?
A momentary
I
lapse.
apologize. My thoughts are elsewhere. Is it because you're getting closer to your home? Marshall told me about her brother, Adrian. I gather you two were close. We were. He was... Let's just say when Adrian found me, I was a beast consumed by wrath. For a time, by his side it was different. Then they murdered him. The closer we get to his killers, the darker my thoughts turn. Would you prefer some empty platitudes or stupid mercenary advice? Stupid mercenary advice. Bite your cheek.
What did you say?
I beg your pardon? It's what I do when I'm on a stakeout and the waiting gets too excruciating. Every time you feel like it's all you can do not to scream, bite your cheek. Leonard, you're not supposed to bite it continuously. Well, now.
Hi there.
Hey, about that bow Robert gave you.
Hey, Robin. Do you happen to still use the bow Robert gave you?
Oh, that? It's been kind of a while since I last used it. The string snapped. I tried to fix it, but it's just not the same. Oh well. It had a good life.
I see.
I'm using a new one now, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it. This was one of the first things Robert ever made me. It feels special. But what brings that up? If you're looking for a new bow, you should buy a nice new one. And get one for me, too!
Yeah. Don't get greedy. Be happy with what you've got.
Oh, man. Alright.
Okay, let's see what Leon thinks about this.
there.
Incidentally, we've given you plenty of gifts. Okay, and we know you like these things. A bronze bridle? Something to do with horses? Have a gift.
Aw, thanks.
And
Hi
now,
there.
if we say we want to give him a gift... Oh, completely. Yeah, that was... Maybe giving one gift will unlock all prior knowledge. Interesting. So we got the Magic Star Book, which is good for spellcasters. We've got a few other things we could probably hand out as well. I wonder if a single gift will update for everyone that way. Let's... Oh, hello, who's this? Wait, Merchant Porter wants a word? Camp notes. Yes, Porter does. Stella is still here. Dane has departed for now, though. We don't know if we'll see him again.
Welcome back.
Hey, look who's here.
Say, I was wondering if you ever offer discounts.
Depends. What sort of discount are we talking?
We go through a lot of healing items. Any chance you could cut me a deal? I'm sure I can make it worth your while somehow, being in charge around here and all.
Now that you mention it, there is something you could do that would make my life easier.
I'm all ears.
So, one service I like to offer people is delivering orders around camp, rather than making them come to me. That's fine for little things, but bulk orders really eat into my time.
You want my help with some deliveries?
Actually, just one. I have this huge order for Leonard.
What is it?
Mostly herbs. There's about 7 pouches.
7? What's he doing? Starting a restaurant?
Dunno. But if you help me haul it, you can ask him yourself. And then we can talk about that discount.
Sure. I'll meet you over there.
So, we'll have a reason to go back to Leonard. Andreas... Wait, no camp cook 2 camps in a row? No cook's assistant? What's going on? Here's Andrea.
Yeah?
We know she likes warrior type stuff, probably, so we could give her one of these helmet items. And here's Sarah, no idea what she likes. Hans, is that the cook's assistant off duty enjoying a meal?
Hello.
Yeah, no idea.
Hello.
So, what do you think of the gate? It's incredible. We're really here, aren't we? One step from the capital. It's crazy, isn't it? We might actually pull this off. You sound like you were doubting it. I don't know if I'd say that, but it's definitely starting to feel real now that we're past Ferta. It is an impressive sight, isn't it? My husband Klaus always said Ferta was magnificent, but I never imagined it would be like this. Makes you feel small, doesn't it? No, the opposite. It shows how far we've come. Seeing those walls gave me hope. That's just on the other side. There really is some kind of ardent. If we survive one more battle anyway. Oh, we will. I know it. Now, what was that line? Dear developers, please, if the lines are going to be longer, leave them on the screen a bit longer so we can read them. But just on the other side, there really is a future worth fighting for. Jolly right. And she's available for a meal or a gift. Lovely.
I can't thank you enough.
How about her sister? Meal and gift or just gift?
Yeah?
Meal and gift. Okay, well.
Hi there.
Andrea, everything okay? How is it you always manage to show up the second I have something on my mind? Leader's intuition?
Fine, whatever.
Well, it's annoying, whatever it is.
Alright.
Should we trade insults for a while, or just skip to the part where you tell me what's wrong? I'm worried about Sarah. Things are only getting more and more dangerous. The fact that she's here with us, walking headlong into the storm... Would you rather she be somewhere else? Without me? Not a chance. I won't stop you if you want to leave. No way, I'm staying. There's no answer, though. There's no answer here. I want conflicting things. Just don't make me regret trusting you, okay? I'll do my best not to. Well, okay then, fine.
Well,
that's it? No fret? If you get her hurt, I'll kill you myself? Something like that? Well, I figured that went without saying by this point. Oh, she's easing up to him slightly. Let's go... Stella's here. A meal would save on some gifts, but how much do we...
Hey,
Oh, that's
need
a
something?
long way to go if we want to hire her. Okay, let's hold off on that. Give gift, no idea what she likes. Probably pretty stuff, valuable stuff though. Although, also the tools for normal common stuff, she might like as well. Let's speak to our prisoner.
You have my attention.
You're one of the soldiers we captured, right? Silent treatment, huh? Alright, guess I'll go find your leader. Oh, you leave my men out of this. I guess that makes you the leader. And the guys whose career I just, gloat all you like. I've nothing to say to a traitor. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that either. That fire was a clever move. You fought well. You fought without honor or dignity. Well, sure, there's no way we could have been beating you guys playing fair. False surrender is a crime, war crime, you oaf. Not to mention short-sighted. The next time someone from your side is captured, they'll be executed thanks to you. The Empire executes his prisoners of war every day. Then return the favour and be done with it. If you expect me to talk...
Nope.
I don't. And I'm not planning on killing you. You expect me to believe that? Believe what you want. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Which means we may have a use for him. And we do have a conversation for him as well. Now, where, oh where, is Leon hiding? Not here. Oh, down there. Right, okay. So, free camp activities for 45 points is good. But I do have lots of nice gifts to give away. And yes, they have to last me through the next camp as well. But then I might have prestige quests and things forcing me to spend leadership points that way anyway. So let's stop in here and see the one or two people down this way. It was Leon and one other person, wasn't it? Who is Kienanu? Possibly another Kickstarter backer. Did I literally... Wait, was he here last camp? I think he was. Same location, same camp layout? Quite possibly. Right. Wait, who's that? Gabriel. Of course. And, well then. I'll probably need to change the training roster again, won't I?
Leon, do you remember the daggers we all bought after our first job?
Of course.
Do you still have yours by any chance?
Nope. I threw it away after it broke.
Oh, were they shitty?
When?
Let's see here. Right when we left Lynetta, when we fought those hellhounds. Damn thing snapped off right in my hand. I thought I was done for. It's a miracle I made it out of there alive. Although I guess for how cheap it was, the knife did last a long time.
Whatever. It's just an old knife. We'll be fine without it.
What's going on? Feeling sentimental?
Not me. Francisco. His broke too. I think it's really bothering him.
Well, give him yours if you still got it, Eden.
Still using that? It's honestly kind of impressive.
Right? Everything else we had from back then has been replaced by now.
Good riddance.
What?
Weapons are just tools. Fighting with old junk puts our lives at risk.
Huh. You're right. A weapon that gets you through the next fight is more important than sentimental value. I should know better by now.
Hey, you know we'll be in Leary R in a day or two. After we win, we should all buy some new gear again to celebrate. Together.
Yeah.
Now that's something
like the sound of
Francisco
that.
would approve of. Hey, rapport with Leon? Anyone else? Just Leon? And that gives us a yellow conversation.
Hi there.
Leon. Leon. Whoa, where do you come from? What's got you so deep in thought? It's nothing, don't worry about it.
I'm listening.
Well, now I'm definitely worried. What's up? I don't know, I was just thinking. The camp's gained a lot of new recruits lately, but I can count the people I trust on one hand. And I can't get a read on Ballastar's people at all. Sounds like we should have had this conversation much earlier. It'll come. Trust isn't built overnight. What we've got with each other takes years.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but... Okay, take Chelsea, for example. Yeah, her. I mean, she's a pain in the arse, but at least... Well, I don't know, but the rest of them? Don't overthink it, man. I couldn't even keep track of that. The important thing is, we're all working towards the same goal, even if it flashes off the screen before we can read it. For now, that's all we need. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm just fretting over nothing. Wouldn't be the first time. You've been like that since we were little, you know? Remember when your mother took me in and you thought it meant you'd have to leave? Oh, come on, I was just a kid. I thought you were there to replace me. You know, I think you're the first person I've ever really hated. Oh, believe me, I knew, man. I tried everything to get to know you better, but you were so set on being grumpy, and then you ran away. And paid for it. I almost drowned, remember? Don't remind me. Wait, that's not when Clara pulled Robin out of the bog, is it? Nah. I'm glad I went after you. I never would have been able to face her. Come to think of it, I guess that's what finally convinced me to quit being... Well, nah, you're still one. But you still worry too much as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, it's funny. That guy I couldn't stand became the guy I trusted in my life.
Right.
Yep, sounds about right. You're saying something about Chelsea, and hey, right back at you too, you know? You build that friendship that you've had for years and already have.
Hey.
So, what did you think of Ferreter Gate?
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I pick my jaw up off the ground. That place was really something else, huh?
Interesting.
Seriously, it's hard to believe human beings even built such a thing. Although I guess it's not all that surprising.
I'm listening.
What do you mean? It's a border gate. Its whole purpose is to making rich nobles feel safe from peasant trash like us. Of course, they made it huge. They're terrified. And they want to terrify us. Good, they should be. We're coming. So yeah, that rapport conversation definitely felt like it should have happened a lot earlier, like when Ballastar was still in our camp. So, do I want to work on... Here's some more. I think I want to give Robert a gift. So I'm looking now at 2 camp activities and some gifts. Maybe Robert, Robin, Marshall definitely deserves. Maybe just another camp activity if I have another talk while she's available in a place to talk about things. And Gabriel's here for once. I mean, he does like the training grounds usually.
Yes?
Hi there.
Gabriel, how's that becoming the whole best mage ever thing going? Oh, have we had this conversation last time? Terribly. Yes, we have, haven't we? Yeah, this conversation is not new. He's having problems with Albrecht being here. Gift and no knowledge, so we'd have to give him something to unlock knowledge. That book, so both those books are good for Marshall. And I think the one with the quill may be good for Robert as well, but I can't rightly remember. Okay, let's head back to here and see what the prisoner might have to say. I am not a number, I am a free man! With Lockjaw on the... Is it right hand side or left hand side? I can't remember with Patrick McGoohan. Right. And is it a silent H? Is it McGoohan? McGoohan. I always thought it wasn't a silent H. Maybe say some vocalized.
You have my attention.
Why is a guy like you so loyal to the Empire anyway? Stoic silence, huh? I can respect that. Shame you're serving a side that doesn't deserve it.
I swore an oath. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to someone like you.
Mercenaries have no loyalty.
Doesn't.
Or honor.
I used to be a mercenary. We don't believe in blind oaths. Keeps us from getting roped into doing things we might regret.
To be lectured on honor by a traitor.
Not
a traitor?
A question. Do you truly believe the Empire serves the interest of the people?
No less than the butchers of Hullisburg.
Hullisburg was a mistake. You're talking to someone who tried to stop it.
And yet you still fight for them.
I believe my side can change. Can you say the same of yours?
I see now why Morin's envoy fell for your schemes. But I won't be swayed by your honeyed words.
Take some time. Think it over.
I'd rather die.
Oh, let's go talk to Gilbert, right? Oh, it even says it on the side there. So there's apparently this patch has also given us a notification if we got more than 3 quests waiting to be finished, and it'll be like, hey, you've got even more quests. I don't know if it'll be like over on the left hand side there. So Francisco's still over there. We could give him a gift. Let's pop over here because we've got 2 reasons now to be heading in this direction. And this may be a relatively short camp section, apart from, the optional, not so optional battle, where I will take in a wizard or elementalist, and Eden needs to work on that elemental skill a bit, doesn't he, still? Okay. Leonard, I've got all this crap for you here. What is it about?
What is it?
Hello, Leonard. Special delivery.
Porter, you're late.
And invisible.
In his defense, these pouches are really heavy.
And I'm incredibly grateful for your help. Now then, if you'll just sign the order slip.
You're 1 short.
Huh?
I count 7 pouches. I ordered 8. Where is the siltweed?
Oh, I had to cancel the 8th. I could have sworn I asked one of the soldiers to notify you.
This is unacceptable.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I just can't source that much siltweed in this region.
The siltweed is the central ingredient, you silken-haired little con artist.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this siltweed stuff? And why are you insulting Porter's lovely bangs over it?
None of your business.
It's a poison, sir.
He has explosions?
Powerful one.
Okay. Porter, why don't you go back to your stall? Leonard and I need to have a talk.
Yeah, why are you ordering poisons, Leonard? As part of something, so it could be an ingredient. It's like, because you do use poisons in medicine as well.
What is it?
Alright, Leonard. Out with it. What's going on?
We are marching on the capital of the Empire. I'm simply preparing.
To do what? Taint the water supply?
Don't be absurd.
Then why do you need so much? And why are you snapping at Porter?
I don't know. I thought I might prepare poisoned arrows for the archers or some such thing.
What is this really about?
You have no idea the battle we're walking into. If we want to survive, let alone win, we need every advantage we can get.
So what you're saying is, you're scared.
I beg your pardon?
There's no shame in it, but all the poison in the world won't fix it.
The fear is in your heart.
Stay here. I'll be right back.
What, are we going to try and get some... Oh, Salma the Merchant, right. Well, while we're doing that, we might as well pop up and see Gilbert. Maybe even drop him off a... Oh, we don't have good gifts for him. So our gifts are mostly warrior people gifts, like Francisco, Andrea. Not quite sure... Oh, Karen likes those as well. Edie, if you have an extra conversation for me, I'll look into that very soon. Gilbert, please don't let the table distract me. There we go.
Need something?
Mind giving me some advice? I'm trying to get through to Ferta's gate captain.
You mean Vitorin?
How do you know his name?
Overheard it from some of his men.
I don't suppose you overheard some way I might convince him to join us.
No, they're mostly keeping silent.
Following his lead, then.
Must be a good leader. Take it, that's why you're trying to recruit him?
Emphasis on trying. I can barely get him to say 3 words to me.
I've seen his type before. When it comes to doing ugly things, good people will justify it to themselves in all sorts of ways. Men like Viturin build a little box around their soul. They tell themselves, I did my job, looked out for my pals. The rest was out of my hands.
Sounds familiar. Any suggestions?
That sort of attitude comes from lack of hope, bad memories, and hard lessons. But to live that way, you've got to bury your head in the sand. Focus only on the present.
So I should make him pull his head out. Think about what comes next.
Worth a shot.
So we may want to go spend more time speaking to Viturin after all. Just directly back there. This seems to be a free camp where I'm going to get lots of opportunities to spend leadership points, but I still want to be a bit careful thinking. Well, I don't need to be too careful thinking where some of them are going to go. But let's ponder about the others, right? Who do I want to give points to? Okay, lady. Let's talk shop.
Anything catch your eye?
I have a friend who's scared about an upcoming battle. Got anything that could help?
Depends. Does this friend have any obvious shortcomings on the battlefield?
Well, he's not the most durable when it comes to taking hits.
Gilbert?
Got anything that boosts defense?
I've got a bracelet that ought to do the trick. It's yours for 300 gold.
Hey, that's very affordable.
I'll take it.
Splendid. Pleasure doing business with you. Tell your friend I hope it brings him some confidence.
Oh, this isn't one of those situations where I'm secretly talking about myself. It really is for a friend.
Oh, of course it is, darling. Of course.
Bracelet of durability ×1. So this is the item that was broken and behaving incorrectly and has been fixed by the patch. Let's see what's so special about it. A bangle inscribed with protective runes said to protect its wearer from harm. 1 guard, 1 critical defense. Sure. So that was... it either wasn't giving what its description said or something was wrong with it and it had the wrong stats on it. It's poisonous forts, guard on runes, anything extra down here? Not for now. Would be nice to... hey, while I'm up here...
How's it going?
let's just make it obvious.
Thanks. How's it going?
Yeah, so that's common knowledge now. I didn't expect a single gift to unlock the information, so I think that's based on previous gift giving as well, because it said it's supposed to gradually unlock as you give more gifts they like. And I don't think that means, you know, one gift of a category tells me, oh yeah, he liked this a lot, so, you know. Oh, who, hello lady. Probably boost for you soon. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am running away from Viturin, which is not the wisest idea. But hey, I'm practically here now, so I might as well do it. Speak to Leonard. See, I was thinking maybe he was getting the bracelet to protect Marshall, right? But it seems that he was actually getting, you know, supplies to make ingredients and battlefield consumables.
What is it?
And instead, he's been given this.
Here, I picked something up for you.
What is this? Jewelry? I'm flattered, but you're not my type.
I'm heartbroken. But why don't you keep it anyway? It's enchanted. Should help protect you during the next fight.
Why are you giving me this?
Like you said, we need every advantage we can get. That means I need everybody's head to be in the right place. Now get it together. That's an order.
Order received. And Eden, thank you.
Now, it probably is worth...
What is it?
Boosting his, We know he likes these items. He might like that as well. Let's hold off on that for a moment. So, yeah, no icons here. It's purely when we go to give him gifts. He is on the... Still on the first. Almost definitely worth a boost then.
What is it?
Oh! That's not a category he likes. Interesting, but do we get updated information? We do not. Almost feels like a waste of points there, but, well, a little bit of information gained, I suppose. Oh. Oh. It's not a... Huh. Okay.
What is it?
How's that bracelet working out? I tried wearing it during a training session, but it didn't seem to... Maybe you have to earn its respect. Or perhaps it's just an amusing trinket intended to instill confidence. It better not be. I paid 300 gold for that thing.
What did you say?
300? Oh, for heaven's sake. Here, let me repay you. I insist. What? No, look, man, I was doing you a favour.
No.
Leonard, it was a gift. I'm not taking your money.
Right.
As you wish. But in the future, do learn to haggle. Don't get ripped off. So, we just lost the item completely? Wow. And there was me thinking he could have equipped it. What on earth? So I was supposed to not complete the quest and just use the item and then hand it over eventually? I don't know. That is weird. I mean, he's not automatically equipped it or anything. Speaking of equipping... Well, that's bothersome, isn't it? Right, who needs good guard? How's his... Ah yes, so B. B key. We see different stats with B. So we have health, strength increases physical attack power, magic increases magic attack power, defense increases physical defense, resistance increases magical defense, dexterity increases guard, accuracy and critical defense, agility increases accuracy, critical hit and critical defense, and luck increases guard, critical hit and critical defense. Now these are the ones we see when we level up. And I'll just switch that back now. 25 might be good now. Overall, there's not massive differences between... Actually, for a warrior type, 25 is kind of decent, yeah. And this is only giving 1, so we can definitely swap it out for this instead, which gives a nice guard boost. And it does also mean someone with a low someone who could do with a bit of magic resistance. Hey, why not? It's not much, but it'll help boost his confidence a bit. And where did that item go? it's just completely disappeared. How utterly bizarre. Because you'd think for them to make a massive deal out of patching it and put it like first and foremost among the patch notes, it's supposed to be a really big super duper item that we would keep and want to use.
What is it?
I
thank you.
Let's go give a gift to Lady Marshall before we completely ruin all the gifts, giving them to the wrong people. And perhaps I should spend this camp giving gifts to people and learning what they like. Wouldn't it be ironic if I give her this book and it tells me she likes the other kind of book, because that's the one that unlocks first after you've given her enough gifts? Or maybe it's literally you just give them one gift they like and it tells you. Right. I think you've liked these in the past.
You have my thanks.
You better. Otherwise I'm kind of... Yeah, that's good to know. Great. So we know Robin likes these. We know Francisco likes those two. We don't know who likes that category. So 2 camp activities or lots of gifts. And we'd like to give Robert something. Robert likes the paintings and the busts, right? So we don't have any of those. What about you, lady?
Greetings.
Edie, is something wrong? You've been staring at the training grounds and grumbling for the past 5 minutes. Oh, how can I not? Even glancing that way fills me with frustration. What for? It looks like everyone's training hard. Yes, that's a problem. Look at all those recently bandaged arms and legs out there. I tell them time and time again, rest is recovery. But no one listens to me. Instead, they run over here as if their injuries are nothing at all. Now that's what I call a work ethic.
Your pardon?
It's nothing to be proud of. Oh, I just meant it's good everyone's so enthusiastic about our cause. Even if that enthusiasm leads to more injury, or worse? Well, you've got a point there, I suppose. Not all wounds can be magically healed overnight, you know. The body needs time to do its work. But half of these men are back training not half a day after I've patched them up. It delays their recovery. They might not even heal properly at all. Do you think soldiers like that will fight at their best when the real thing comes? You got a point there too. I wouldn't have said anything if it wasn't urgent. Please tell the troops that when a healer instructs them to rest, that should be considered an order, not a suggestion. Well, I can't argue with that. I've had injuries myself in the past, you know. Alright, I'll let everyone know. There is one other matter. I'm bracing with dread. What is it? The injured shouldn't be allowed access to alcohol either. That one might be a little bit harder.
I'm afraid not.
It's critically important to recovery. I'll give the order, but don't get your hopes up about people actually heeding it. It's an army. Soldiers drink. Some things we just have to compromise on. I don't compromise when it comes to the health of those in my care. Okay, I hear you. But, you know, they're gonna get rat-arsed if they want to. Now, we could potentially give 6 gifts. We have 4 gifts. So we're doing at least 1 camp activity and 3 gifts or 2 camp activities. Right. If I give 3 gifts, what would it be? Well, that's the mystery gift, right? And I think if I give 3 gifts, they would need to be to Stella to try and recruit her. Even though there are other characters I would rather pursue in the rapport game. Are we going to have to give gifts to... Oh, hell. Did we just get all these helmet gift items to give them to Viturin? to, after we've talked to him, to then try and recruit him, like, look, here, have all these military items that you will like. You like us now, you want to join us, don't you? Have your helmets, have them. Did I just crack a secret code and go, oh bollocks, I shouldn't have given that one away to Francisco. Let's find out.
You have my attention.
Glad to hear it, and also your voice by the sound of it.
Given any thought to joining us?
No.
Suit yourself. Can't say I didn't try. But if you're planning to run back to the Imperial Army, I'd rethink that.
Fool. There's no going back after this. I'd be executed on sight.
What? Why? You didn't do anything wrong.
In their eyes, I'm either a failure or a traitor.
Then why do you still want to go back?
Once got nothing to do with it. There's no opposing the Empire. The might they wield. The things they're capable of.
Well, we opposed them.
I've seen career soldiers drawn and quartered over mere rumors of sedition. Even tied the ropes myself.
So change sides. Make it right.
By slaughtering my countrymen for you.
No,
you can die defending a system you don't believe in, or work to change it. It's as simple as that. Now make your choice. I don't have time to waste on fence-sitters.
It would seem I don't have much of a choice at all. Very well then. Release me, and let's be done with it.
No gifts.
Finally.
Welcome to the Benarian Army, Viturin.
Gods help me.
You've got a lot of forgiving to do for yourself. And we could give him gifts now.
I give you my
if we wanted to. So Viturin, I presume, is some kind of what is that? Oh, just for warrior class, okay. And his affinities would be Berserker or Vanguard. Vanguard is sword, isn't it? And for skills, he has some sword skill. Maxed out axe already, so actually going sword for this next battle might not be bad for him. Oh, and good plate, so we could train sword, plate, and shield for him quite comfortably. Destructive Blow. Inflicts physical damage on one enemy, reducing their physical defense by 5 for 1 turn. I think we might have seen that one before. And also he's getting massive shading around his hair when his head comes back here. Vanguard. Vexing Cry. Taunts a single enemy, reducing accuracy by 10 and granting the provoked status for 2 turns. Provoked enemies will prioritize their attacker, so range 3. That's a super taunt. Now, he was guarding the citadel, the fortress, you know, the guardian of the border access point. I'd say Vanguard is very much in keeping with him, and it would be very thematic to push him in that direction. Arming Sword. We've just gained that. Okay. And we've just been given that gift for recruiting him, which means either it's a gift we should give to him, or he's given it to us to give to other people. So I'm thinking that's a hint that this is a category he blatantly likes. Why would we... Am I seeing any special... There's a double. Okay, so it may be worth trying to push him to that double. Speaking of doubles though, while we're at it, look, it's not a... it's not going to be something he particularly likes, and it may not give us a knowledge unlock. But hey. Look, I've got a lot of these, okay, so there we go. That should push him over. Close ally.
Yeah?
Oh, it's a different colour as well.
Yeah.
Robert, you wanted to speak to me? Hey, Cap, take a look at this. Oh, that's a heavy book. I got it from a passing merchant recently. It belonged to an old royal family. Well, that explains the fancy cover. So, what's it about? Principles of monarchical rule. It's about how to govern people. What, like The Prince by Machiavelli? I thought you might get some use out of it. I'm not a royal. But you are a leader. Robert, that book is a product of the Empire. That's not the kind of leader I want to be. Oh, Cap, listen to me. We've started something there's no coming back from, and our army just keeps getting bigger, and I keep sitting down. Like it or not, you're responsible for a lot of people now, and it's up to you to... Well, you don't want to make the same mistakes of the Empire. Fine, read this book and learn from them. You know what? Yeah, I hear you. Got a good point. But we've done everything all right so far, haven't we? Wouldn't it be best to just keep doing things in our own way? Why risk corrupting it with that poison? Well, if that's what you believe, I understand. Just remember, if time comes when you need this book, it'll already be too late. Well, what a comforting thought. Tell you what, why don't you hang on to that? You're smarter than me anyway. You keep the book, read it, learn it, make it your own. Then, when the time comes, I can benefit from having you by my side as an advisor.
Come again?
Why do I feel like you're pawning off your homework on me again, eh? Oh, that's not what this is. I respect you, Robert. Really, I do. If it was anyone else, I'd tell him to burn that thing, but you, I trust you to be able to handle it. Well, you're still as stubborn as ever.
All right.
Oh, good. Then I'm still myself. Well, I can't say I agree with your thinking, but I got your back on this one, Cap. You keep doing what you're doing, and I'll do my best to, well, you know, just make sure you remember this conversation when the time comes. Now that you've made me the keeper of forbidden knowledge, you might not always like my advice. Why do I feel like I just made a terrible mistake? Because you blatantly probably did.
Yeah?
Yep, no knowledge. So, we got the common tools that I think our camp cook likes. And then it's all weaponry type stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, oh, okay. Decorative knife, beautiful ornate knife. Ceremonial self-defense. Legendary blacksmith. Yeah, but it's just the diamond, isn't it? Don't know who likes that. Maybe Stella. So if if Stella gets a meal this camp, or maybe I should. Okay. Andrea, Lavana, Sarah, Francisco. Andrea, Francisco, Lavana, Sarah, Stella, and Vichurin. Is Vichurin available for a meal as well? Well, he wants to talk anyway.
You have my attention.
By the way, we're headed to Le Royeur. So I've heard. Ridiculous. You'll all die before you set one foot in the city. Probably, but it's the fastest way to end a war, so we've got to try. Right? Can we trust you to fight by our side? Eden, was it? Listen close. I may have been reluctant to join your cause, but do not mistake that for love of the Empire. I've done their dirty work my entire life. I hate them in ways you can't even understand.
Sure.
Point taken, I suppose. So, does Stella get a meal? Quite possibly. But hold. So, might take a meal and a gift to push her over the edge. And we can probably... No, she's like barely into the new diamond, isn't she?
Hello. I can't thank you enough.
Well, maybe you should. I'm gonna risk it. Here we go.
Hey, need something?
Well, yeah, look, I'm gonna just give you one of these just in case you like it, okay? Yeah, she's not too fussed about that.
Hey,
how about
need
this
something?
pretty thing? She'll probably fancy the tools as a more practical thing. Oh, no, she liked pretty. Okay.
Hey, need
Well,
something?
I think she's getting recruited then. With her, hey, it's me, Imo Stab voice. Can't make money on an empty stomach. You're a merchant. You like merchant stuff. You have had money problems recently, though. Ooh, this isn't easy, obvious. This, bland and generic. So, that's a kind of I can do it anytime. You're available for a meal. Is this talking shop? This is more recent stuff because she was willing to write off the debt. Interestingly, and it may have been a money shortage that caused her to come to war. And also, we're really close to pushing her over the line anyway, so I'm going to go with this one. Do you ever worry you're too cavalier about letting people, you know... I mean, half of the work people hire mercenaries for is collecting from people who don't have the money, you know. No one who deals with mercenaries like that is... Well, they're just predators. They lend money out for ridiculous interest, then exploit people for years. Scum like that gives honest peddlers a bad name. Granted, 700 gold is no small amount of money for me. I'm not losing any sleep over it. If word gets out that I'm a kind soul who occasionally forgives debts, then that's only good for business. That's kind of brilliant. How long have you had that policy? I just kind of made it up, really, you know. Trying to make myself feel better about losing all that money. If it bothers you so much, you should let me pay you back, you know. Oh, no. A merchant never goes back on her word. I mean, well, my reputation is my life. Well, that's definitely honourable, but I don't know if it's clever. Well, thanks. Gotta run. Things to do, people to see, you know. Dialogue lines to flash up too quickly for you to read them. Yeah, I think I'm getting a feel for what the episode title might be. It might be something to do with quick conversations or something like that.
Hey, need something?
So, what do you think? You ready to join us?
Okay.
Yep, I'm in. What, just like that? Why not? Seems like fun.
Well...
I don't know if that's the word I'd use. I know, it's a big serious war for big serious grown-ups. But seriously, you seem like good people and I'd like to help. In that case, welcome aboard and prepare yourself for an optional battle. Hooray! She says. And she's going to have archer-related stuff, isn't she? And she's appeared before him, before Edie. So we were almost supposed to get her before Edie turned up, so that's interesting. Is the order related to when they first appeared, like when we first met them? Because she did turn up after Albrecht, pretty much. Oh, right, affinities. Ranger and Assassin. Assassin, that's close combat. So, Muted Arrow. Fires an arrow imbued with arcane energy, inflicting damage on one enemy and silencing their spellcasting abilities for 1 turn. That's really good. And Assassin. Concealed. Conceals the unit so they cannot be targeted by the enemy for 2 turns. If the unit takes any action aside from moving or changing weapons, the concealed status is cancelled. So what about waiting? Huh? You know, to end the turn? This cannot be used while mounted. While concealed, skills that affect adjacent units do not apply, so any passives. Speaking of passives, what do we got? Confidence. What, she's a confidence trickster. Physical attack +2 when attacking or countering while there are at least one ally adjacent. Okay. Robert and his spear with its diagonal attacks come to mind. Devotion. Critical hit +3 when there's at least one ally adjacent. Interesting. Can we crit heal? Garrison Captain. Guard +4 when attacked or countered while health is at 50% or higher. Okay, so yeah. That's similar to Francisco's, but with guard instead of physical defense. And we might want to be pushing him towards a different outlook. More sword and... Well, he's maxed these already. Equipment. Rare. I don't know. And for you, you got the sword training for Assassin already. And horse training, interestingly enough. Okay. What do we know about these people? Well... We've boosted some rapport levels, so that's good. It would be nice to get her to trusted close ally as well, and then him to trusted friend, because that's got to happen by the end of the playthrough. Even if he keeps hiding in areas where I have to give him gifts. A free-spirited soul, Stella lives by the motto, time is money, blowing wherever the winds of fortune take her. As those winds have increasingly brought her to the rebel camps, Stella has become a familiar face among the soldiers, stopping in to supply beleaguered troops with food, liquor and knickknacks in exchange for gold and tales of glory. She might like stories then, like storybooks, right? Despite her sunny demeanour, Stella leads a hard life, always one bad transaction away from a night without supper. Desperate for a change and tired of going it alone, she decided to forgo her wandering ways and enlist with Eden's forces in exchange for a once-in-a-lifetime chance at fortune and adventure. I think I may have seen this outfit before on another character in a lore entry, but I don't know for certain yet. Right. Things and stuff. Optional battle, bring a wizard, kill 5 hydras. Got it. And who do we know that has skills they need to be boosting? Also, that bracelet's totally gone. That is so weird. Like, why would they even patch it when you can basically give it away without anyone ever equipping it so quickly and easily? Did so many people not complete the quest? Alright, and just to be... We'll complete that one. 85 is a multiple of 15. We may have just got another reward, which we won't be able to gain until the next camp. Oh, bother. Oh, well. Right. Hang on then. Okay. So, yeah. Bring Wizard or Elementalist. Sure, we got Albrecht. And hey, you. No rewards at 85. That's interesting. Well then. It's time to rack up for that optional battle, which means I'm going to end this episode here because it's like pushing 4 in the morning. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode, which I'll probably be recording tomorrow night. I'm going to say goodbye for now though, and see you all next time. Cheerio everyone!